Hi guys, my name is Haven. If you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe, and if you're returning here, then thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. So today I'm going to be doing a video that I'm very excited about. It is 100% all first impressions by Tarte, and if you aren't aware, Tarte recently released like a limited edition beauty kit where you basically get 7 full-size products for $63. And if you're familiar with Tarte's pricing, that is a hell of a deal. Like, can't really beat 7 full-size products by Tarte for $60. And to top things off, they also include an adorable bag to put everything in. So this is just stunning. I'm just loving the bag. Just, woo, so beautiful. All the products fit in here perfectly. Like, okay, so I'm very excited. I'm going to go ahead and try out every single one of these products and try to create a full face using only the beauty kit. There's a few things that aren't in here, like primer and stuff like that, that I'm going to have to just kind of use off camera. But for the most part, 95% of the products I'm using today are first impressions by Tarte. So let's see what kind of look we can come up with today, and let's just go ahead and dive right in. So let me toss my hair up, and I will be removing all of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows. I do not have a Tarte brow product today, and like I just mentioned, I'm going to prime my eyelids and my face, and then we will hop right in. Okay, so now that we are all primed and prepped and ready to go, we are going to dig right into this beauty right here. So the very first product is an eyeshadow. So this is called the Tarte Metallic Eyeshadow. The color is Shakedown, and that's what the packaging looks like. And I actually think that I'm not going to use this today. I just received an unexpected Tarte palette yesterday, and I think I'm going to use that instead. This is what the color Shakedown looks like. It's just a very, it's just a plain color. I'm not going to lie. There's nothing too exciting about it for me, so I'm actually going to probably stick this in a future giveaway for you guys. But the Tarte palette that I received unexpectedly yesterday was the Golden Daydreams palette. I got this in my Lola Beauty Box subscription, and I was like completely just shook to the core. I could not believe that Tarte was included in Lola, so whoa. But this is called the Golden Daydream palette. I have done some swatches, so it looks a little messy, but I have not tried this on my eyes yet. So this is actually what we're going to be using in today's eyeshadow look. But we're not going to spend a ton of time on it because we have a lot of products to try out today. So what I think I'm going to do is take a fluffy brush with the color Cookie Swap, which I feel is a perfect transition color. So we're going to go in with Cookie Swap, and we're just going to go ahead and trace that on the crease. Wow, there's literally not a single bit of pigmentation. Look at all that fallout though. Can you see that? Wow. Okay, so we're going to dip back into Cookie Swap and hope we can get some pigment. Damn, there's really no pigment in this. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to go in with Chestnuts Roasting. This is like a really dark color, but if it's anything like Cookie Swap, it's not going to be that dark. So let's just see. Wow, I gotta tell you guys, the arm swatches that I did were like 10 times better than this. Like, I'm literally seeing nothing. This is weird to me. Let's try the dark plum color. Okay, that is giving me some pigment. So we're going in with the dark plum color. It's called Violet It Go. And I'm just kind of building that up on the outer crease. The other colors did not have very much pigment to work with, to be honest. So let's just kind of keep blending this in. Seems like that Violet It Go is the only one that actually really gave me something to work with here. Alright, well, I'm just going to take a moment or two, and I'm just going to continue to build up and blend that crease, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go in with a tighter brush, and I'm going to go in with the darkest color in the entire palette. It's called Dipped in Chocolate, and we're going to keep that tightly on the outer corner. And yes, the fallout is real, but hey, that's why I always do my eyes first. We can just wipe it right away. Okay, so for the actual lid color, I think I'm just going to go in with the lightest color in the palette, which is called Toasted Marshmallow. It's just like a really light matte color. It's not going to be too exciting. I just want to get a little bit of color on the inner lid at this point. So I'm going to use my finger. We're going in with Toasted Marshmallow. I think we're actually going to hop in with Spiked Cider as well. We're going to put that right over Toasted Marshmallow using the same exact finger. Okay, and where the colors meet, we're going to go ahead and blend one last time. Okay guys, so I do have a ton of fallout, and I'm not going to lie, this is not my favorite palette by Tarte. But regardless, I still love the brand. I've been a huge Tarte fan for years now, and you know, it's fine. It's no big deal. It was so affordable that I can't possibly be mad anyway. So one of the things I did not have in Tarte was a eyeliner. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some eyeliner on and I'll be right back. First I'm going to hop in with foundation. This is the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation, and it says it is the color Light Sand, which is light skin with yellow undertones. And by the looks of it, I'm thinking this is powder. And your girl is not a huge fan of powder foundation. Like, I normally don't like cream items, but I actually prefer cream when it comes to foundation. So this is actually what the packaging looks like, and you can see that loose powder up in there. Again, that's the color Light Sand. Also got this really adorable brush. It's a kabuki brush by Tarte, and I think it was like $9 or $10 additional to get this in the kit, so I just went ahead and splurged. So I'll be using that to apply the foundation. So let's just go ahead and open this. This is all first impressions, guys. Every single thing is sealed. Okay, so there is a little film on it. Wow, I've never seen that before. It's actually got a net in there. Huh, that's kind of interesting. I don't know anything about powder foundation. I'm just going to kind of like shake it up. And this is what we have going on. I'm just going to wing it. I really don't know what to expect. So I'm dipping in the kabuki, and we're going right into that airbrush foundation. Let's just go ahead and swipe it on the face. I don't know. I'm going to put a little bit more on there. Let's just see. I don't know, this is the cap. I just tried to put it in the cap. It's extremely messy, but I'm just going to continue to try to kind of brush this on the skin. I guess I'm kind of breathing it in. Just want to give you a visual of how messy this is. Anyway. Okay, so we're just going to continue to apply. It does feel very soft, don't get me wrong. I just don't feel like I'm getting any type of coverage or anything. I don't know. I just feel like I'm rubbing yellow powder all over my face. Like, this is not considered foundation in my book, but we're all different. I know everyone has their preferences. I mean, now that I'm looking in my mirror, I can see that there is some coverage happening here. But I could probably use this as like a setting powder. I would never use this as a foundation. So, okay, I just don't know if I like the finish. I mean, I probably should have expected that. But I couldn't pass it up. I really wanted to try it, and plus the word airbrush just really intrigued me. Okay, so the very next product we're going to be using is called Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. Never opened it. I don't know what this is going to look like at all. It's in the color Medium Sand, so that would actually be probably one shade darker than Light Sand, I assume. So let's just open this up and see what we got. Oh, I didn't expect it to be in like a squeeze tube. Okay. So it's supposed to be full coverage, creaseless, and waterproof. I'm excited. I don't know, the only Tarte concealer I've used is the Shape Tape, so let's see what this is. It also has the cute little wooden handle. I always like that. So let's just see what we got going on for the concealer today. Oh, wow. That is really thick. Like, holy crap. All right, let me just put this. Oh my God, it's like paste. It's legitimate paste. Okay, give your girl a second. I'm going to try to rub this under my eyes. Oh my God. I have never used a concealer of this consistency. It feels like actual clay. Like it feels like a clay mask or something. This might be serious full coverage. I'm going to cover a couple of my acne scars. Wow. You guys, this concealer, whoa. It's extremely thick. If it's as full coverage as it is thick, then I'm about to look like a freaking porcelain doll. Okay, so let me just grab my beauty blender and just go ahead and smooth in that concealer. Wow, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? I just used enough concealer to cover my entire face, and that should have been the foundation. Like, now I want to take the actual powder I just used and set it. So I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. I might have had the steps backwards or something. So let me just do that. I'm going to grab that kabuki brush again. I'm going to grab a little bit of that powder. We're going to set that under the eye. And then we're going to dust a little bit all over the face. You guys, I'm kind of impressed with this. I think the powder itself is a little bit orange or yellow. It did say it was for yellow skin tones. but the concealer is no joke. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever used the Maracuja creaseless concealer, but it is so full coverage. It puts Shape Tape to shame. I'm not joking. Seriously, like, I don't even know what to say right now. This looks pretty flawless. Like, not to toot my own horn, but toot toot. Okay, so now that we've set the face, I'm going to go in with some bronzer. There was not bronzer in this kit, so I do have a Tarte Amazonian Clay bronzer in the color Park Ave Princess, so I will just be using that today for my bronzer. So I'm grabbing a fluffy brush, I'm dipping into the Park Ave Princess, and we're just going to put a little bit of chisel on the face. And the hairline, and of course the jawline. And you know what? Very, very quickly, I actually wanted to go ahead and smudge out my lower lash line. I'm sorry to be kind of going back and forth, but I'm going to hop back in with the Tarte palette, and we're going to go in with this dark, dark color, which is called Dipped in Chocolate. And with this flat brush, I will just be smoking out that lower lash line. As simple as that. Okay, so up next is something from the kit, of course. It is a 12-hour blush. I've never opened this. It's called Doll Face. So I'm very curious what shade this is. I am a huge fan of Tarte blushes, but I've never tried Doll Face. So it's definitely full size. And, ooh, what a beautiful color. That is so, like, Barbie-ish, but I like it. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to dip into Doll Face. And I just realized I said Barbie and it's called Doll Face. How funny. But we're just going to go with a light hand on that cheekbone and just kind of give it a little bit of color. And I did not get a highlighter in this kit, so I'm just very quickly going to hop in with one of my favorite highlighters by ColourPop, and just going to highlight that cheekbone. So up next in the kit is actually a lip liner and lipstick duo. It's in the shade Muse, which I feel like that looks absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to try it. So let's dip on into this. Like, I literally had trouble, you guys, because I wanted to open every single one of these, and I thought, you know what, that wouldn't be very fun, would it? Ooh, look how pretty this is. It's got kisses all over it, and it's gold and very pretty. So this side is the actual lipstick itself, and then this side is the lip liner that goes with it. So I'm very, very excited to try this. I just really like this whole duo situation, and I think this color is going to be beautiful. So let's go ahead and line the lips with Muse. Okay, and now let's go ahead and use the lip color Muse. You know, I was actually thinking this would be a lot more of a dark shade. I'm kind of wanting a little bit more drama on my lips, but Tarte is amazing, and they read my mind because they included this 3 lip color sample card. So this is called Exposed, Bounce, and Goals. So I think I'm going to use this 3rd color here. I'm just going to go ahead and try it. I believe I do have Goals in full size. I'm not 100% sure. But I just know that I love the Tarte lip paint formula. I'm obsessed. Okay, so there's the color there in the little pod. And I'm just going to use a brush. I'm just going to dip a flat brush into that. I don't even know if this is considered a lip brush or not, but we're just going to roll with it. And I'm just going to trace over where I just put Muse. Okay, that's pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I definitely like Goals. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I've actually used that before, but I will use it again. I like it. It's like a cute little, like a nude pink type color. Anyway, so next we're gonna hop in with mascara, and I'm very excited about this. It's called Best in Faux Mascara. It's lash extending fibers. So that should be very interesting to use. It's actually a 2-step process, which you prep and then you extend and then set. So I don't really know what this means. Again, have not opened it, but let's go ahead and test it out, guys. Oh wow, it comes with 2 in here. Okay, so this one is the actual Lights, Camera, Lashes mascara, and then this one is the lash extending fibers. Let's take a look at lash extending fibers. Oh wow, look at that. Looks like a friggin' like a cotton ball or a Q-tip or something. So what we're gonna do is put on Lights, Camera, Lashes. and get a good couple of coats on there, and then we're going to go in with the extending fibers. So let me just go ahead and swipe on the mascara to start. Okay, I'm not like obsessed with that mascara. It gives me length, don't get me wrong, but it's just not like, oh man, look at those lashes, you know? But I just zoom you guys in so you can get a closer look at the actual lash extending fiber portion of this. Let's go ahead and run this lint ball looking thing across my lashes. Let's see how it goes. See a difference from this eye to this eye? Like I don't feel like I do. I just feel like a few clumps have fallen now onto my face. Let's try the other eye. I don't know. Look how gross it's getting, guys. Like I can't really keep rubbing that onto my eyes. Like just seems a little awkward, that is. I swear to God it's not doing a thing. Like I think this is not going to really work, Tarte. I don't know what you had in mind there, but it's not working out how we all pictured it. Okay, well, I'm just going to continue to add layers of mascara until I feel satisfied, so I'll be right back in a minute. Okay, so I think it looks decent. I think the actual look looks pretty good. I'm kind of impressed with my skin. Like, all these products, like, really worked well. The one thing I don't love is my lips. I really just want to go for a deeper color. So I'm just going to dip back into this blister card, and I'm going to go in with this shade, which is called Bounce. I just feel like that's going to be a little bit more dramatic than what we have going on. So let me just go ahead, put some bounce on those lips. So let's go ahead and just keep layering lips till I'm happy, right? Ooh, look how pretty. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling the color bounce. Hell yeah. So let me toss down my hair and let's take a look at the finished look. This is my finished look using the entire beauty kit by Tarte. It's 7 full-size products for $63. I think it's for a limited time, so if you didn't get a hold of it, I apologize. I'm sure they'll come out soon again. Maybe they're still available. I don't even know. I actually don't know. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick recap. I'm happy with my finished look. Is it my go-to for day-to-day? Probably not. I do have some other products that I love more. But there were a couple of products that blew my mind. The one that blew my mind the most was the concealer. This was absolutely unbelievably full coverage, thick, and really just did the trick. Like, holy crap. I don't even know what to say. Like, I really love the concealer. I also am a huge fan of the blush. I think that's a beautiful color, and it's not too dramatic. It just adds a little bit of a flush. I am a fan of Muse, the double-sided lip liner and lipstick. I do wish that it was a little bit darker of a shade, but I'm thinking maybe I could use this for like the center of a darker shade and create like an ombre look in the future. I will say the mascara wasn't exactly wow factor if you ask me. I think I would use it again, but it's definitely not going to be something I'll reach for daily. I think the fiber thing was totally whack, you know what I mean? And then as far as the powder foundation, it's just never going to work for me. I mean, I've probably tried 5 at this point, and every time I'm just like, no. Every time I use them, I remember why I don't, if that makes sense. So not a huge fan of that. I will say, guys, that I was a little bit bummed about the palette. Like, this did not come in the beauty kit. This was something unrelated, but I just wanted to use it for the first time. I don't know. I just really felt like all these colors up here were completely nothing. Like, it was very, very sheer, and you couldn't see anything. These 3 dark colors here, those were like the 3 that I could really see on my eyes. But again, I'm not pissed off. I love trying out new products. This was all first impressions, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you tried any of these products, let me know if you loved or hated them, or what your thoughts were in general about the box. This was my first time ever doing a beauty kit by Tarte. Very excited I get to use this cute ass bag. I really, really love this bag. And you know, the lippy and whatnot. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I will see you soon. Bye, guys.